we're going to try and get 4 to 5 pounds of bees in this box. Again, one of the most important things is to supply them with water. You can either use a sponge, or you can get an empty comb and take a watering can and put water in the comb.
It's nice when you find the queen first.
Yeah.
Is it tap water, distilled water?
It's just pure water. Pure tap water is fine. Yeah, clean sponges, clean water, tap water is fine. And a sponge about the size of that, Kristen. Right, part. That's about how much sponges run in there. We're going to put all those in. Well, we'll put 4 up. Okay. Because you don't want to block your ventilation. That's the problem we did when we did it. We had a towel and it blocks the ventilation stuff. So we got to find the clean.
Wait here, what frames are going to be on?
No, we usually use
Somewhere in the middle.
Frame number. The way it's looking there, probably number 4 or 5.
How old is that frame? Oh, fresh frame. Or we brought it here.
So these are hives you brought in?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're foaming eggs. Yes. Just a couple. First install. Probably not. But if we didn't have a choice, we could use that.
Round, round, get around, I get around here, I get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, get around, round, round, 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 I get around. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I've got to find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, and the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. Cause it's never been beat, yeah, and we've never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady, cause it wouldn't be right to leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. I get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. Get around, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around, 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 get around, round, round, I get around. 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 Get around, round, round,
Yeah, pretty close. 1,000.
One of your frames fell.
Stay in your shoes and get to the house.
You got a failure of a frame. Pour that down there.
Okay, we're just gonna have to do it.
Probably gonna be a day. Usually I put the very best you have to replace.
You're only going to put 2 frames?
He said you don't want to take your phone and punch the number.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to push it.
We can put the cups in.
They're most of them were okay. I've got some boots that I made last year, and I put screen bottom for it, which is a bad idea.
Yeah.
They'd be perfect for this.
Yeah.
We have screens on all of them.
And it works.
How big was this coming up? Give Kristen your undivided attention.
We're gonna set up the modified swarm box. So this will be a starter finisher type system. So the first thing we need to do is
Not really a swarm box.
it's a modified.
It's a starter.
Yeah, it's a starter finisher. And,
Queenless.
yeah, so we got to find the queen, and this will be in one deep. We'll fortify one deep box with about 6 pounds of these. So first we got to locate the queen, and then we can show you. Want to start on this one?
We're going to make two.
Yeah.
What kind of
Well, it's
food
not
do
a.
you have in your closet?
I think it's more.
Pine needles?
Honey?
Not enough bead? This doesn't have the bead power?
Yeah, we got to make it. We're going to make this.
You've always got to make a little bit
We gotta find, we're going to end up having to find the queen in both of these columns.
So you do find the queen carefully, like we did in the previous box.
Oh.
On another subject, you guys don't usually keep a beetle trap on your hives here?
These guys are good.
No. They're a good idea.
You know, we have beetles. But you're betting on the black flame again?
When it's enough, eventually I'll be right.
I'll be ornery and say the white flame.
All right, if I had any luck, but we need to have some success for Christmas. It's going to bring you some black drinks in. The guy out with me has some blackberry
That's not the queen cup.
Heard the queen.
Oh, yeah, we could just do 2.
They can't. I don't think they can force it, but maybe they can make it
Harass them, that's might fly out.
Okay.
The festooning.
That's festooning. They do that when they're drawing comb, but they're just hanging on.
Must have a little stick.
Given that most planes have a little bit of larvae about how to
you're going to keep doing it continually. Then you would want to.
You have no choice. Yeah, you could. we had to
And
we had a good question here. You know, some frames are always going to have larvae on it, so you know, just because there's some larvae in there doesn't mean you throw it out.
Yeah.
So don't want a bunch of frames of larvae.
You could, there's quite a few.
I'll take this whole frame and just put it aside someplace.
Saturday comes right down.
Okay, did you get them from Johnny? Yeah, we met him, Johnny Robertson or something like that. We met him at
Broke Mountain or Broke.
Yep, just Broke.
Okay.
A little rough on her.
Yeah, he
Broke Bank.
Broke Bank or something.
Yeah. We met him in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Clean us off.
So, yeah, the same. Put the frames we don't want here.
Do you want this one, Crispin? It's just has a little bit of large.
Put the story in there.
I guess we could use it. It's just a little. There's some pollen frame, so we'll put this.
Some other people make food.
There's so much larvae. Well, we got the other colony also, you know. Yeah. We'll have to use it. So this will work.
Nobody in another cage.
Just back there.
So the queen's going to be
These two are okay? So you can put cap root in there, that's fine.
One guy was making startup with me, and I got like 30% acceptance. I said, yeah, please, I'm gonna look, we found
This
three
is
widgets. He
just
took the
honey.
old thing away, but there's one widget.
Oh my gosh.
But he was using the excluder, and still the widget's got through.
Which one is going to be the
This one. We want lots of pollen and nectar and
But I
bees.
think some small widgets compared to.
Yeah, we cast. Okay, we got. There's not much pollen in it. Well, there is one, but it's got larvae on it.
Too much?
Well, maybe we'll find it in the other.
Yeah, we have another box.
At least you got some mosquitoes.
You can put whatever we're not going to use in here, and we'll
Okay.
switch them out.
I'm going to shake these off from here.
It's the starter and finish.
So, which one is this going to be the faster when you shake it?
This one. So you don't want this one because it has eggs and a little bit of brood.
That's the one that was all on
Yeah.
It's tempting. Maybe we should
Well, I
leave
could,
it to the side in case we might need it.
or I could shake these things and we'll just keep it here in case we want it.
This one's got some pollen too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's use this one.
Which of these are we going to be
We'll use this one.
Maybe there's some in the other side.
Yeah, that was the end of that one, so.
Yeah, this is
No, this was the end of it.
Certainly anything.
Cat brood is good because it'll emerge and we'll have more young bees, so we can
You want
go
this
build
one,
it for, you know, 3 months.
These
But
two
it's
are just
time,
honey, so
you
they're
know, we
not
manipulate
really
it, we'll have more cat
Can you
brood.
show us this one? This one is not a drawing.
This one?
This box will work for getting the frames that we're going to take out.
Okay, from the side it looks like.
Yeah, we're going to switch them out with frames out of the cell box. I've had that one. See this one?
No, I've got broke my wrist when I was 13, and to where a calcium deposit developed on it.
This just has a little bit of large.
We want to open the frame of nectar.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the frame that didn't work.
Step back, just back, just a step, just right there, perfect.
This frame mostly has, but I guess there
They're right in front of the entrance, they're right in the bullseye zone.
We just said in case we might want to use it.
Good place to take pictures though.
Yeah, but it's got a bunch of eggs. Let's look at the other hive.
These are definitely pretty lively bees.
Yeah, eventually, and then we'll shake all of them.
too aggressive. That's nice.
Temporarily. Okay. We're gonna go next door now.